Welcome to the Privilege Stacking with Astrocartography series, Location Astrology for Exoticals. So, this is the second video in this series, and now we will go more into detail on the planetary lines energy for the goal of improving your quality of life. So, first, the Sun line rules your physical vitality. It rules your consciousness, your will, your physical energy, stamina, and your individuality. When you want to improve your quality of life in these areas, the Sun line energy can give you that added boost to address that portion of your existence. Here are a few ways you can use this energy to privilege stack. First is your personal development. You can engage in activities that increase your self-confidence and increase your self-awareness, your consciousness of who you are, of your will, what do you actually desire. It can also help to improve your vitality. It can help you incorporate a fitness routine and a healthy diet that enhances your physical well-being. It can also help you with career advancement because it can give you the energy you need to pursue leadership roles or projects that put you in the spotlight. The sun will literally shine on you. Next is the moon. Moving to your moon line can help you improve your quality of life with privilege stacking in the following areas: unconsciousness, feminine energy, receptivity, emotions, heredity, the past, the mother, nurturing, family, domestic life, instincts, habits, feelings of belonging, and anything relating to material substance or change. Here are a few ways that you can incorporate privilege stacking into your life for quality improvement using the moon line. So, first is emotional well-being. It can help you to heal your inner child. Moon rules the past, it also rules the mother, so it can help you to reparent yourself, nurture yourself. You can level up your emotional well-being by practicing mindfulness or journaling to manage emotions. This could also include different practices such as EFT tapping or Tai Chi, yoga, dance, fitness, Zumba, any type of wellness practice that incorporates unconscious aspects of your existence with the physical. Another way to incorporate the moon line into your privilege stacking journey to level up your quality of life is to use the moon's energy for your home and family. You can create a nurturing home environment, and you can spend more quality time with family on the moon line. Next is Mercury. The planet Mercury rules the rational mind, communication, language, intelligence, writing, memory, skills, short journeys, movement, transportation, and siblings. You can use the Mercury Line energy in your quality of life level up in the following ways. Leveling up your communication skills. The Mercury Line energy can help you to improve your writing, speaking, or learning a new language. So perhaps you can find where your Mercury Line is in the world and you can learn the new language of that country where your Mercury Line is. If you enjoy writing or public speaking, you can pursue opportunities in those arenas along your Mercury Line. Mercury also rules education, so you can take courses or attend workshops or earn certifications or degrees to expand your knowledge on your Mercury Line. Mercury is also great for networking, which, even though this is the enhance your quality of life video in the series, this also can be cross-listed under the social climbing aspect of privilege stacking. As networking is imperative for social climbing. Networking is imperative for social climbing. But yeah, the Mercury Line will help you to build and maintain a strong network of professional and personal connections, as they are all based on communication skills, which Mercury rules. Next is my favorite, Venus Line. Moving to the Venus Line is a great way to privilege stack, to use this Venusian energy to improve your quality of life. First way is with aesthetic enhancements. So along the Venus Line, you can surround yourself with beauty, art, fashion, interior design, anything related to these aspects you can level up with the Venus energy. I recommend buying the beauty products from your Venus Line. They may work better for you than products from some other area, even your home country, unless Venus happens to run through your home country. The beauty products from that area may level up your beauty in ways that you could never have imagined, as well as buying fashion or art pieces from those areas. Additionally, moving to those areas or you doing business in those areas, you could contribute to the art, fashion, or beauty. So you could do modeling along your Venus Line. You can create art along your Venus Line and sell it to people in that region. The opportunities for working with aesthetics along the Venus Line are actually endless. I might do a separate video about that just because I love fashion. I'm educating myself more on beauty every day, but I love fashion. I love interior design. I love everything Venusian. So I might do a separate video just on how to use the Venus Line energy specifically. Next way to use the Venus Line energy to level up your quality of life is with relationships. Venus rules love, and you can cultivate harmonious and loving relationships along your Venus Line. Moving to your Venus Line can help to keep things very peaceful and enjoyable in your relationships. Next way to use the Venus Line energy is through financial prosperity. So working with Venus Line energy can help you to focus on financial stability and investments that bring comfort and luxury. So, for example, finding where your Venus Line is and learning about that part of the world and seeing how you can incorporate aspects from that part of the world into your financial planning. perhaps the way they do business in that part of the world you can adopt into your business practices. Perhaps there is some small area of their economy or their industrial markets that you can invest in. Explore the different opportunities to level up your financial prosperity in a way that will bring you comfort and luxury. Think long term about what makes you comfortable. Think about what you consider to be luxurious and work backwards from envisioning yourself with your comfort and luxury and seeing how can you use the Venus energy and that region of the world to incorporate more comfort and luxury into your life. Next is Mars. Mars rules the ego. Mars rules aggression. Mars rules individuality, survival, passion, courage, competition, sports, stamina, independence, vigor, and mechanical ability. So, a few ways to incorporate the Mars energy into your quality of life level up journey include physical activity. So if you go to your Mars line, you can use the energy to participate in sports or physical challenges that will increase your energy and your confidence. It will give you an ego boost for sure. And you can really excel in any physical fitness or athletic endeavors on your Mars line. So for example, if you wanted to do strength training and basically become more physically fit, get in shape, you want to do some type of fitness boot camp, Mars line energy can definitely help. So for example, you could find where your Mars line runs and maybe look at that country's exercise videos online and see if there are some fitness influencers, doing fitness videos on YouTube, and you can boost your physical fitness with the Mars energy from that place. Another way to privilege stack your Mars energy is assertiveness training. So you can use the Mars line energy to work on being more assertive and taking initiative in different aspects of your life. So perhaps you want to stop being a people pleaser. Perhaps you want to stand on business more often than not. Assertiveness is the energy that you need to do these things, and Mars will give you the courage that you need to do so. Next is Jupiter. Jupiter rules expansiveness, good fortune, religion, philosophy, travel, extravagance, higher education, understanding, integration into society, and optimism. So a few ways to use the Jupiter line energy to improve your quality of life include the following. Travel and exploration. You can explore new cultures, new places, and just expand your horizons in general on your Jupiter line. So perhaps you want to travel for the first time or travel somewhere new to open your perceptions to different aspects of the world. Find where your Jupiter line is and travel there. Or just go watch YouTube videos about that place and travel virtually. It can unlock hidden or unused portions of your brain. The Jupiter aspect also rules higher education and philosophy. So stimulating those portions of the brain has been scientifically proven to improve your quality of life. So Jupiter line would be great for anything related to wanting to learn, intellectualism, just wanting to learn for the sake of learning. So higher education, whether that is getting a certification, taking a workshop, taking a continuing education class at your community college, taking any type of course at your library, anything that is pursuing more education for yourself is ruled by Jupiter. So you can look at places like Coursera. They offer courses from different universities all around the world. Maybe find where your Jupiter line is and take a course at a college from that place, or find your Jupiter line and see if there's someone teaching something you want to learn and they happen to be from the countries where your Jupiter line runs through. You can absorb the energy of Jupiter, and it can really improve your quality of life in your educational endeavors. Another way is through spiritual growth. So that includes religion, but it also just includes beliefs. Your beliefs are just thoughts that you keep thinking over and over. So it's pretty much the repetition of your neurological activity. Things related to religion and spirituality can be really enhanced with Jupiter. So perhaps you want to advance your religious studies, or advance your faith, or grow in your spirituality. You can look where your Jupiter line is and maybe find people who share your same faith from those regions in the world and talk with them and see how do they incorporate their faith or their spirituality into their life. Maybe you could do some type of a spiritual retreat or pilgrimage, or missionary travels, or yoga retreat. Whatever your faith may be, or whatever your spiritual beliefs are, you can use Jupiter to go to the places where Jupiter energy runs for you, and you can use it to level up your spirituality, level up your faith, and it can really strengthen your foundation in your confidence, as well as your mental health, because it is proven that when we do things like meditation or prayer, that our brain waves go into a theta state, I believe it is. I'm not sure if that's actual what Latin word it is, beta, theta, but it puts your brain in a state of waves where you are calm, and that calmness helps to release stress. And I think it also improves your neurological function. So it helps your body to like regenerate almost. So basically having some form of like faith or spiritual practice, or even if you're an atheist, if you do anything religiously, like I religiously go to the gym, right? Okay, if that's your religion that you do, doing something consistently and putting your confidence, your faith in something that helps to keep you calm, it can literally help your body to heal itself and like extend your life. So I think that's one of the most important aspects of Jupiter that you can use to improve your quality of life, because it will spread out and impact and improve almost every other area of your life as well. Another way you can use the Jupiter energy is through generosity. So you can engage in philanthropic activities and share your abundance with others along your Jupiter line. So there are a few opportunities to do volunteering around the world. I will probably share those on the Exotical Honey channel with the travel series. So you can do Help X or wolfing or pet sitting, just a number of different ways to give back to others and do some form of volunteering. And doing that along your Jupiter line will really cause you to have more luck, and it can bring you added abundance. Oh, also, because Jupiter line rules expansion, if you are someone who wants to gain weight, then you can go to your Jupiter line and do that very easily. Jupiter rules expansion, so that means it can help physically expand your body too. So if you are trying to put on some pounds or bulk up for some reason, go to Jupiter. It'll get you right. Next is Saturn, my second favorite planet. Saturn rules limitation, time, structure, consolidation, old age, discipline, law, reality, responsibility, obligations, ambition. Saturn can be a pretty heavy energy. Some astrologers consider it to be negative. It's traditionally considered a malefic planet along with Mars. But Saturn is my second favorite planet just because I was born on my Saturn line. So I have a great respect for how the energy of Saturn can be used to improve your quality of life. I was able to privilege stack with Saturn so much to create a pretty awesome life for myself right now. Saturn line energy does tend to help you level up a lot more after you do your first Saturn return. So since I've already completed my Saturn return, finally, I'm reaping a lot more of the benefits from Saturn energy. But anyway, so you can improve your quality of life with Saturn line energy in the following ways. Discipline and structure. So it can help you develop routines and structures that bring stability and efficiency. This is one of the main ways that I've been able to privilege, stack, and level up my life because I am an extremely efficient person. I am extremely dedicated to my routines and setting structure around my life. So these things all revolve around time management and planning out your life as though it's a project. So there's probably one of the reasons why I ended up working in project management is because I'm very good at using the Saturn line energy to structure my day. So for example, you can use Saturn line energy to help you learn how to use your Google Calendar. I used it to start using my Notion workbooks or my Todoist list or OneNote or just, all the productivity apps. Maybe find your Saturn line and find a YouTuber or blogger or someone who gives tutorials about how to use these productivity apps. And, if they're from the area where your Saturn line runs, maybe they can explain it in a way that that fits your lifestyle, because everyone has their own lifestyles, especially some of us who are a bit more carefree. I'm a very carefree, really like mystic type person. Obviously, I'm an astrologer, so I'm a little like free-spirited type of person, but time exists and we have to respect time and work within the physical confines of this earthly realm, which include time. And so finding people who explain how to do productivity hacks and use all these productivity software and apps really helped me to make time for my free-spiritedness and still get shit done, basically. But I did have to find YouTubers and bloggers and, different people who explained it in a way that made sense for my lifestyle. So I suggest using Saturn Line energy for that. When you have time, you're rich. I mean, basically, because people work so that they can get money to spend it how they want in their free time, right? But when you have free time, then you really have an abundance of something that is so valuable, because you can do whatever you want in that free time, including making more money. So I might do a separate video on Saturn as well. I don't want this to get too long, but I love Saturn, so I'll probably do a bit more explaining how to use Saturn Line energy. Another way is to do long-term planning. So you can focus on long-term goals and develop patience with progress and patience with yourself on your journey of achieving your goals. So perhaps you want to do end-of-life planning, estate planning, retirement planning, maybe listening to people who are from places where your Saturn line runs can give you insight into how to do long-term planning according to your lifestyle. Another way to use Saturn line energy is professional development. I have been extremely fortunate in this area. I have developed my professional career to heights that were actually a bit of like supercharged level ups. I started working in corporate America at 16. I got a job at a Fortune 500 company. That is really like not common. That is a privilege, but I use Saturn's energy in my academic career from elementary through high school. I really was on my Zoom. Like, I made sure to stand on business the entire time I was doing my academic career, and use Saturn to be disciplined, and use Saturn to create structure around my academic career so that I could begin my professional career early, and I did. And I have to give gratitude to Saturn's energy for that. But another way you can use it professionally is to seek mentorship. And that is something that I've also done as well. And it really has been helpful for me, especially in trying to change careers. I've changed careers many times. Kind of like Exoticals United mentioned, she had like 12 jobs. I had like, my resume is 3 pages long because I didn't have so many jobs. But I was actually doing jobs at Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 100 companies. So I was doing real, like, big girl jobs at a very young age. But it's because I pursued mentors. The Saturn rules old age. So Saturn can help you link up with older people who will just like give you their wisdom. So it's kind of like a cheat code to life, because if you can get the experience through somebody else explaining the experience to you, then you don't have to live through it. If you heed wisdom, if you listen to what the elders are telling you and listen to how you can apply it to your particular life and learn from their mistakes or learn from what they did, it really does deliver. The Saturn line energy with mentorships is such a great way to level up exponentially. And the last way here I have in my notes is that you can use Saturn line energy to advance your career through diligence and perseverance. Now, this is something that takes a bit of tenacity. Like, this energy, you do have to be on your P's and Q's, and you have to not give up. You have to persist. So if you want a goal, for example, I knew I wanted to go to grad school. So I knew that just going to college for 4 years was going to just be, the start. And then after that, I would have to keep going to school. That takes diligence. That takes perseverance. Like, you can't give up. And Saturn line energy really helped me do that. I finished grad school, but it was because I had Saturn line energy to help me stay disciplined and persistent throughout the process of achieving this long-term goal, and to be patient with myself. I credit the energy of Saturn to helping me do that. Next is Uranus. Uranus line energy rules unpredictable change, intuition, genius, individualism, independence. It is a higher octave of Mercury. So all of the elements that were listed in Mercury, Uranus rules a more evolved, leveled up version of Mercury energy. Uranus also rules freedom, social reform, rebelliousness, inventions, electricity, and joining of the personal energy to the collective consciousness and the group mind. So basically mass consciousness. So I also love Uranus because it rules genius, and I know that I am a genius. That's not bragging, it's just a fact. And so I really love Uranus energy because it rules inventions and innovation and everything that is like new and like on the leading edge of creation, the leading edge of reality, futurism, which I'm obsessed with. And so, yeah, you can use Uranus energy to level up your quality of life in the following ways. Innovation. This is one thing that I believe exoticals can get their exotical tax with. You can privilege stack your innovative skills on your Uranus line. Exoticals tend to be very much trendsetters, leading the culture. People want to copy what we do. People want to be like us. But that's innovation. Like you are doing something new that changes the way that society does things. So you can use the Uranus line energy to privilege stack by looking to see where your Uranus line energy runs and see what technologies are being used there, see what innovative solutions are being used there, or see how people live in those places and synthesize what you learn about the people who live in the Uranus line energy place in your chart. And then once you've synthesized that information, use your creativity to find ways to make solutions in your own life or in your own career. Another way to use the Uranus line energy is to improve your quality of life through independence. So perhaps you want to strike out on your own path. You want to do something different from what other people are doing. You want to learn how to stand on your own too. Going to your Uranus line energy can help you cultivate that independence. Even if you don't travel there per se, just seeing where your Uranus line energy is and talking to people from that region, maybe they can give you information or just expand your mind to ways of life that can help you feel more independent. And explore unconventional paths. You can do things that ain't nobody else done before in your lane, in your area, or in your community. You can just break away and do something very different, and you can be very successful at it. Next is Neptune, which I absolutely adore. I'm a moon conjunct Neptune girl, so I am in love with Neptune and everything Neptunian energy. So Neptune rules sensitivity, psychics, and mysticism, or any type of abilities with psychic and mystical things, dreams, illusions, delusions, deception, and also drugs and alcohol, obligation, bondage, fog, and Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. So Neptune is basically a leveled up version of Venus. So pretty much, if you privilege stacked all of Venus's uh, energies, then you would have Neptune. So Neptune is basically like a uh, leveled up energy of beauty and art and personal values and creation and luck and personal magnetism and money and sensuality and harmony. That's why I love Neptune. I love everything about it. Anyway, you can use Neptune energy to level up your quality of life in the following ways. Healing. Neptune can help you explore holistic healing practices. So anything that is related to sound healing, sound bowl therapies, acupressure, acupuncture, massage therapies, anything that in America we consider to be allied health, where the people don't necessarily have a medical license, but they're still doing healthcare related fields. So, doulas, yoga instructors, Pilates, anything related to overall holistic healing can be very beneficial if you participate in these practices along your Neptune line. Or, for example, you could contact people who live on your Neptune line and maybe do a distance Reiki session, and it could be very powerful for you. Neptune also can facilitate healing in your mental and emotional health. So, anything related to psychology, counseling, emotional healing, Neptune line energy can give you the boost if you go there and work on those things. So maybe doing a personal retreat, a getaway of sorts, or some sabbatical, just to take a break for yourself and focus on your emotional healing and do journaling while you're there. And those type of activities, if you do them on your Neptune line, it can like transform your entire wellness practice in the future, as well as like expedite healing. Maybe you've been trying to work on healing certain things for many years, but if you go to your Neptune line and work on it there, you can find people who can help heal things a lot faster. Next is artistic expression, because Neptune rules illusion, and illusions are the arts. If you notice when you type in the art emoji on the phone, it has those two masks, which rules the theater, right? Masks are illusions, right? It's not real, right? So that's what the Neptune line rules. So anything in the arts can be very successful with Neptune. You can level up and privilege stack so much with artistic expression on your Neptune line. Exoticals, we really have this in the bag, honestly, because of our phenotypes, we can excel in the arts, and because the arts are such a broad industry, you can pretty much get in where you fit in. It doesn't matter your age, your weight, your nationality, your background. It doesn't matter. There are arts in every country in the world, and they need people in every space to participate. So you could find people who live on your Neptune line to collaborate with them on some type of music projects, or any type of other creative projects. You can travel to your Neptune line and explore theater or painting or singing, street performing, anything. And you can really be very successful in these areas. I cover in the Exotical Honeys channel about traveling abroad. I'm covering artistic residencies, where they will pay you to do your art in a particular place. Traveling to your Neptune line to do an artist residency would be like the exotical tax level up, like, of your year. Like, you could really be successful there. People will appreciate your artistic expression along your Neptune line. People will be very touched and impressed by whatever your artistic expressions are along your Neptune line. Next way for Neptune line energy to level up your quality of life is through spiritual practices. So you can level up spiritually, and you can privilege stack your spiritual practices with Neptune line energy. So if you do meditation, yoga, Reiki, Tai Chi, any type of mysticism, or divination, tarot, astrology, connecting with people who live on the Neptune line can help you. For example, there are lots of Facebook groups for all these spiritual things, and if you go to those Facebook groups or Reddit threads or TikTok, wherever you like to go, connect with people online who live in the places where your Neptune line runs, and connect with them about mysticism and spirituality, and you can gain insights that are level ups for you specifically to help you privilege stack your spiritual skills, and it can really improve your quality of life. We all know that we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. So leveling up your spirituality is a great way to stack your spiritual privileges. I may also do a separate video on Neptune. As you can see, Venus, Saturn, Neptune, I love them like so much. They are my fave, so I have so much to say about them, but I'll do a separate video for Neptune as well. Next is Pluto. Pluto rules death, rebirth, sex. It's the higher octave of Mars, so it's leveled up Mars. Pluto rules the psychological breakthroughs, or breaking down of psychological blocks that prevent evolutionary growth. So basically transformation, regeneration, the phoenix rising from the ashes, anything that regenerates the cells. Pluto is pretty much the most powerful energy of all the planets when it comes to utilizing it in your life. So here's how you can use Pluto energy to improve your quality of life. First is transformation. So if you are improving your quality of life, let's just say you want to change your life, you want to change yourself, you want to physically level up, you want to have a glow up, Pluto rules the glow up, okay? Pluto will transform your life. It can help you focus on personal growth and embracing the change. Pluto can help you with becoming more psychologically deep. So you can engage in deep psychological work such as therapy or introspection. So if you want to do journaling, childhood healing, Pluto will support that. Pluto also rules power dynamics. So understanding how to navigate power dynamics in your relationships and your career. So if you want to utilize the Pluto energy, you can find where the Pluto line runs in your life. And again, find people who are from that area of the world online teaching these different things and themes of Pluto energy, and maybe get some journaling prompts from them. Maybe listen to people who discuss psychological processes or personal growth or interpersonal relationships. connecting with people who live on the Pluto line can help you to transform your thinking and regenerate, renew, give you a fresh new perspective on life. And you can be a new person after you undergo the transformations that Pluto can bring to your life. Next is Chiron. Chiron's nickname, the Wounded Healer. Everyone has this Chiron asteroid in their chart, and it is where our deepest wound is. But once we heal it, then we are able to help others heal in that area. So ways to use Chiron to improve your quality of life include a healing journey. You can focus on healing past wounds and traumas along your Chiron line. So if you want to go, if you know you need to heal past traumas before you move into your new, improved, leveled up life, then you can find where the Chiron line is and go take a sabbatical there, go take a retreat there, or find where that is in your chart and find people online who do trauma work in the areas related to your past wounds. You can find different elements or different things from those regions, and incorporating them into your life can help. Another way to use the Chiron line energy is through teaching and mentoring. So as you heal, or once you've healed, you can share your experiences and knowledges to help other people heal. This is the wounded healer aspect. That's why Chiron is called the wounded healer, because you can heal your own wound. And once you do so, then you become a healer because you have the antidote, because you used it to heal yourself. Next is the North Node line energy. You can go to the North Node line energy to live your life's purpose. You can align your actions with your life purpose and your long-term goals. So you want to get yourself right, get back in line and back on your correct path. North Node will help you do that. And North Node line energy can also help you embrace new opportunities and changes that can lead to your personal growth. So if you are just ready for something new and you want to take the leap to pursue some new opportunities, going to your North Node line can help you to embrace those things. North Node line energy can also help you focus on learning and growing from past challenges in life. Another energy is the South Node energy. Last but not least, the South Node line energy can help you with letting go. It can help you to release old patterns and old habits that no longer serve you. It can also help you revisit past relationships and experiences for closure and understanding. And it can help you with the inner work to integrate your past experiences into your present life to help you heal. So these are the major planetary lines in astrocartography. This has just been a brief overview of how to utilize these energies to improve your quality of life and how you can stack your privileges with these planetary lines. The next series will be how to use the planetary lines to privilege stack, and how to use it to privilege stack for your social climbing journey. I will subsequently do a video on how to privilege stack for your economic glow up journey. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Stay pretty, honeys.